What is going on, Sparta Nation? I just want to make sure I went live in the right Facebook group just for a second, because I think I went live in your Facebook group, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to check one thing real quick and make sure that we are live in the correct group. But I want to talk to you guys tonight about something, and something very timely, something very, very, very important. Right now, with everything going on in the world, I don't watch the news, right? I don't consume that stuff, but people in my life do, and they've informed me what's going on. And I want to come to you with a timely message, because right now are times of pessimism. Right now are times when the world is going to go a little bit dark. And this is cyclical. This stuff happens. This is how life works, right? It's cycles and trends. After business expansion comes recession. After things go really, really great in the world, negative things happen in the world. Think about it, like negative things, pessimism, whether it was a war or the coronavirus or 9/11 or the 2008 crash, times of pessimism happen in the world. And right now is a very, very timely message, because right now it's the new year. And right now you have incredible dreams and incredible goals, and you're going after these with so much momentum. And with everything going on in the world, it would be very, very, very easy for you to slow down. It would be very easy for you to step off the gas and join the crowds that are living in fear. Join the people that are turning to darkness right now. It would be very, very easy for you to choose to do that. And there'd be no judgment if you did. But please hear me now. Times of pessimism are where leaders are shaped. Times of pessimism are where leaders are shaped, because right now you could choose to back down. You could choose to slow down. You could choose to let worry and fear and doubt dominate you. That's a choice. And there'd be no judgment if you did that. But I'm willing to bet that there's more in you. I'm willing to bet that something in you feels called to serve, to lead, to care, to give. And right now, this is when people need you. This is when they need you to step up, because the world, I guarantee you, for the next little while is going to turn, at least for the next couple of weeks, is going to turn to negativity. And that's how it goes during things like this. And so we have a choice. Do we join the world, or do we create our own culture? That is what's super, super, super important right now. Leaders don't follow a culture. They create their own culture. And think about where most of the societal culture is going to go. Most of the societal culture in the world right now is going to turn to pessimism. It's going to turn to fear. And if you shift from focusing on your big goals and big dreams to turning to fear and consuming garbage and consuming scarcity and consuming worry, and that's where you go, it's like you see a big hill coming up and you're riding a bike, and instead of choosing to speed up that hill, you slow down because you're worried that your legs are going to burn. We don't want to do that. Right now is when we speed up. Right now is when we see that hill coming, and this is where we serve even more, because guess what? Your followers, your prospects, your customers, they need you to step up right now. They don't need you to consume garbage. They need you to show up as the leader. And this, by the way, this is not about denying negativity. Negativity plays a very real role in our lives. In fact, if we didn't have negativity, there's no way we'd appreciate positivity, right? There's no way we'd appreciate the good. Positivity is not about denying negative situations. It's not about going to your garden and chanting there's no weeds. It's about putting you in the right mindset to be the example and serve. And by the way, this isn't a talk about business. This is a talk about being the example and just elevating your character. But in terms of business, right now is when everyone's going to slow down. And if you speed up and you shine a light when the world is turning dark, guess what's going to happen? You're going to stand out. That is where the game changes for you. That is where you turn into a leader that other people want to follow. And it's so important that you do right now. You can choose to turn to darkness. You can choose to turn to fear. You can choose to turn to negativity. Or you can choose to share love. Or you can choose to be the light. You can choose to be the example. You can choose to be the person to share the positive message with other people, which is, hey, it's going to be okay, or whatever you want it to be. It's not about pretending the problem doesn't exist. That won't make problems go away. It's about helping people find an empowering perspective within the problem to elevate themselves to the next level. Serve people right now. Don't join people right now. Serve them. Care about them. That does not mean that you're better than anyone. It means that you're elevating people because you care enough about them. That is exactly what's going on in this video right now, right? Julie didn't ask me to do this. She didn't ask me to come live for you guys. It was just something that was on my heart, and I felt, you know what? This needs to happen. We got to talk about this tonight. And so that's my calling to you. My calling to you is to be part of the solution, not part of the drama. Be the person that stands out and serves and cares. Ask yourself this: if you have big dreams and big goals and you're so on fire for the last, January 6th? And you're so on fire with these goals up until January 6th, and then this shit happens and you turn all of your focus onto that and you turn away from your dreams, then it's like setting the New Year's resolution or the New Year's dream or the New Year's goal didn't even matter. We have big dreams that we want to create. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal right now. Don't turn to that negativity. You can choose to consume it and refresh and refresh and refresh. That's an option for you. You can do that, and there'd be no judgment if you did. Plenty of people in my life are doing that. Or you can choose to serve. If you choose to serve right now, you will feel a feeling of fulfillment beyond anything you can ever imagine. Right? Think about the consequences of both, right? If you go down that negative path, you give up on the dreams and you focus on the negativity. Not saying you give up on your dreams long term, but you give them up when you have this momentum, this fire. And you give up on them. And you start focusing on what's going on in the world and refreshing CNN or Fox or whatever you're into. And you start seeing what's going on over and over and over again. What does that do to this? What does that do to your level of hope in humanity? And the beauty, does it allow you to see the beauty in people? No, what does it do? It makes you feel fearful. And fear is not going to get you to where you want to go if it's compounding fear. Fear is a good thing when it comes to building your dreams, but when you're compounding your fear over and over and over again, unintentionally towards the negative, going downhill, focusing on what's going wrong all the time, you won't create the dreams you want. You'll feel a lack of momentum. You'll find yourself on the couch 3 days from now going, what the hell just happened? I've lived this before, right? I'm not innocent. I've done this plenty of times in my life. Or you can do the opposite and think about the consequences of that, the benefits of that. If you choose to step up, still get your facts, still be informed, but don't obsess, right? And you get your facts, but you choose to be the light for people. Think about the feelings that you're going to feel when you get messages like the one from Whitney that says, if you only know how much I needed this. Or Kelsey, who says, I legit cannot believe you're sharing this right now when I'm just having this conversation with my team, right? The feelings of fulfillment, those are just a couple examples, but the feelings of fulfillment that come from being that light are unmatched. They're unmatched. And that allows you to stand out and serve. It'll allow you to stand out in front of other people. It'll allow you to show up as a different person. It'll allow you to elevate your level of confidence within yourself. And that changes everything. And that builds emotional muscle, man. That builds emotional muscle where when shit happens in the future, it doesn't get you down. You just move forward. You take what you've learned and you apply it to the situation. But I guarantee you, whoever you are, there are people that need you. Whether you're a team of thousands or a team of just you. Your kids need you. Your spouse needs you. You need you. So don't abandon the personal development and mindset principles that got you to where you are right now just because of a little negativity in the world. This is when your training matters. This is what you're here for. Like, it's easy to be positive when life's fine and dandy, but can you be positive and loving and caring and serve when the world's going haywire? That is where leaders are formed. So please remember that times of pessimism are where leaders are shaped. And it's your responsibility right now to step up more than ever before. What if right now, instead of doubling down on the news or what's going on, you double down on serving the people that are consuming that? You double down on serving other people and caring about other people and loving other people. And you stop consuming that stuff yourself, and you uplift yourself to be the best version of yourself. If you can be the best version of you in times of pessimism, oh man, when things are going well, life's going to be a breeze, and it's incredible. So I hope this serves you tonight, my friend. Julie did not ask me to do this. It's just something I felt called to do, something that I think is necessary and important, and something that we can right now step up and be the leaders that society needs. We can be the people that are the beacon of light when the world is feeling fearful. And not saying that they're wrong for feeling fearful. One of the biggest mistakes I used to make is judge people for consuming the news and consuming that stuff. That's not fair. It's not fair to them. They don't know any better. So instead of saying, no, you're wrong for doing that, let's go and say, hey, take my hand. I can help you. Let's be that person. So be part of the solution tonight, not part of the drama. If you're in, comment below with you're in and why you're in. I'm super excited to serve you. I'm so excited to see you guys next week, or if you're in some of the other private coaching sessions, we'll see you tomorrow, but see you next week where we're going to go even deeper on stuff, guys. But I just felt called to share this with you tonight. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an absolutely amazing evening. Be the leader that the world needs right now.